Yo, can you boys hear me now? Bang! All right, let's go to work. Let's go to work, friends. How's everybody doing? Don't pay attention to this ETH short. It's just something I took on my own. Something I'm gonna experiment with calling out in the future, just for my scalp account challenge. Basically, all I'm looking for is liquidity sweeps and then inverse fair value gaps. All those off those liquidity sweeps. Um, but okay, so we have CPI coming up, don't we? Do we not? Don't we? We do, don't we? I think we do. I'm so caught up in you. Let 'em- Oh, you can't see my face? Yeah. I'm gonna start, dude. I'm making content. I got a freaking tripod on the way. I will be making content, so you don't worry about a thing, sweetheart. So, hold on. Let's turn this down a little bit. Sorry. Maybe I'm just loud, but fucking hell, it sounds like my ears are getting blown out. Sorry. Sorry. That that was that was an inside joke. Um, ETH above 3070, man. I think we start ripping above 3070. I think things get very, very, very interesting. So that's really what I'm waiting for post CPI. See if we get that. Um, I'll set my alerts on that. That's when we'll start marketing into some reclaims. For me right now, we're riding two pretty solid spot positions, and then we got filled on this SPX position last night. Like Pico fills, really happy about that. There's nothing better than waking up to positions and profits like that. Just pretty much zero drawdown. We got our fills and then good bounce. So we'll ride that. We'll ride SEI. I've talked a lot about SEI in the past few days. I just got that chart out a second ago. It is a very nice looking chart. Granted, we still have 5 days to lock in this weekly breakout, but I mean, fucking hell, that looks pretty sexy. I mean, am I wrong? That looks pretty damn sexy. What kind of content? Haha, can't wait to see the vid. No, dude, I'm just gonna do day in the lives. I'm just gonna do day in the lives, like, cause I feel like people would like that. Um, it's gonna be kind of boring, but I'll make it aesthetic because, like, right now my days are pretty much, I'm up at 5:30, workout, back for New York Open, trade from New York Open till like 1:45, 2 o'clock. Hit another workout, back for Asia, trade through Asia, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Maybe a few golf rounds in here and there, but no, that's pretty much it for me. Man, I was kind of on the money with the Sui idea, but this just took a lot longer to play out than I thought it would. I should have bought on that reclaim. The reason I went back to look at Sui, though, I want to compare Sui's run up on the weekly to, say, second, boys. It's not exactly as clean. I think Say's actually got a cleaner setup, but I think we could get paid on Say. I think we could. All right, buddy. Maybe no more ads. Yeah. What was I looking at? Say, geez. Sorry, I'm a little bit all over the place. I just recently quit nicotine, so that the brain isn't. Oh, I was joking about the cut my dick off on the ETH chart, dude. I meant to delete that beforehand. I meant to delete that beforehand. Because me and my buddies were all in a call and we were running that blowfin tournament, so there's just a lot going on, but. Oh, I've talked about it a lot. The 500 reclaim on Tau. That's what we're buying. We are buying this reclaim. There's not a lot of cleaner trades. I don't think than that $500 reclaim on Tau. What else is strong right now? Let's see what we got. What do you guys want me to look at in the meantime? I'm not really going to go over BTC too much, just because I mean there's not much of a point, right? Like we're in speculative territory. For me to say how high I think we can go, it doesn't really mean anything. It doesn't really mean anything. I mean, honestly though, my charts were perfect. The 99K retest, the 110 reclaim, and we got the retest. Like, I kind of played BTC like a fucking drum. I wish I would have done a better job of getting you guys exposure. But hey, what am I saying on? I think 114 could be a pretty nice bid if we get that. I don't think we will though. I don't think we will. Not in the near future. I mean, honestly, it's going to be really dependent on CPI. But somebody tell me I'm right or I'm wrong. We do have CPI in 20 minutes, right? Or 10 minutes, 7 minutes. Like I said, I'm a little bit all over the place right now. CPI came out this morning, didn't? Okay, that's what I freaking thought, man. I right before I popped on, my buddy gave me a call to ask me what to do on his positions, and he's like, "We got CPI coming up," and I don't know why the fuck I believed him for half a second. He was asking me for advice. I apologize on that. That makes me look pretty dumb. ENA could be nice too. ENA is popping up on the FOMC. No, we don't have FOMC today though, do we? Salmon. Yeah, I'm saying it's yeah. I got you on Barra and Syrup. Yep, Jimmy, you're right. I don't know why for a second. It's somebody. It's one of those people that anything he says to me, I take completely literally. I don't know why. I normally get a lot of advice from him, and when he said that, I was just like, oh fuck, we have CP. I don't know why I didn't even think about it twice, but like I said, I have a lot going on. So yeah, Salmon, what we're bidding here, if you look, right, you go on our 2 hour, our 2 hour strong lows are right here. So these are lows. These have not been broken. We don't expect price to trade through those. So normally what we're looking for is a retest of that 0.75. However, I split the difference between the 0.75 and the 0.618. So this is 0.618, this is 0.75. So I'm splitting the difference. And this level, this has been a big level for a while. It's been a pivotal level. So I'm just bidding the reclaim or the retest of that. There's a chance we bounce up to 0.62. There's a chance that we draw down fully into the 0.75. That's why I'm leaving DCA bids. And then we're just TPing at liquidity. So pretty simple on that front. A lot of that's the same that's the same setup that I had for SPX, and we got a nice bounce on that. I know you took that, so that's good. The things that I've been through have left a mark on me. When it's constant as a northern star. So yeah, Salmon, right here, bud. Same exact thing. Strong lows. We split the difference and started bidding right below the 0.618, and then we DCA down to the 0.75. So literally the exact same thing. So that's something that I'll talk about on Friday. I have a strategy workshop coming up. Obviously, you guys know, you've seen every fucking video that I could possibly make about reclaim setups. I mean, at this point, I can just drum like it's nothing, right? Our normal reclaim setups. But lately, especially when I'm playing majors, I'm looking to bid pullbacks, and as your portfolio grows, as you're starting to trade with a lot more size, it does does become a little bit more difficult to get some volume off on some of these, or some size off on some of these smaller coins. And I'm kind of at that point where my focus has really shifted to majors, because it has to, for lack of a better term. That doesn't mean I won't still play reclaim setups on the side, but it's like, especially with the exchange that I trade on, you're not really getting massive risk limits. So it's my dopamine receptors are fried to the point where it's like, fuck, I don't even want to take that setup. Um, but I'm working on getting a little buy bid account set up. Hopefully that all comes to fruition. Wait, banana might have something here. Banana might have something here. I wanted to play this reclaim 2 days ago. Oh, let me hit that boy Tariq up. Somebody tag Tariq in chat. See if we can get his big ass on here. Where would you enter Ave? I will get to Ave after Barra and Syrup because Jimmy asked first. Wait, ETH is at 3070. Jesus Christ. Barra, so I sent this to Aztecs like 2 days ago because I'm like, man, there is a lot of strength. I would have loved to play this reclaim. I did not reset alerts. You could have played this one as well. I mean, Barra looks pretty damn good. I think at this point, depending on where our high for this hourly is, pull your fibs from these lows to overlap on this imbalance and see if you can get some bids off around like 2.15. So I don't know where Texas entry price is right now, or entry point is right now. But if you can get off at like 2.15, man, I think that'd be really nice. I can't guarantee that you're going to get that though. So, let me get some of my newer music popping for you guys because you've all heard these. So let's get some bangers going. So yeah, I mean, if I just replayed it on my phone. If you can get like 215, that'd be really nice. I just don't. Once again, I don't know if we're going to. Syrup, I don't have much interest in. This is giving Triceratops price action. Where's my Triceratops that I normally use? No, not Triceratops. It's fucking Stegosaurus. There he is. This is giving Stegosaurus PA. You want to see, honestly, 0.50 reclaimed at very minimum. You want to see 0.50 reclaimed before you start looking for longs. Until that point, you're gambling here. If you wanted a bit of retest, it would have pretty much been at these levels. See what our where it would look like. Yeah. I mean, you missed the levels to bid a pullback. If we get one more sweep into 40 cents, you could try it. Outside of that, I would wait for a 50-cent reclaim. Fair. Interesting song. What is that? Wait, why did Tariq leave? Interesting song. What is that? It is When the Night is Over. Pepe, let's take a peek at Pepe. No, I got to go CRV first. CRV, this is a tough one because we are coming into some heavy res. Heavy res here on CRV. I would not look to be aping longs here. From a reclaim perspective, it looks nice, but man, the way this 8 and 12 hour chart is shaping up, it's I don't love it. I don't love it. If you want a bit of pullback on CRV, pullback on CRV, you bid 66 cents. You bid here. From a reclaim perspective, like ideally, okay, let's say we don't get that 66 cent pullback. Here are the ways you'd look to play it. You don't get this 66 cent pullback. You wait for a little sweep below, and then if we start reclaiming 75 cents, then you can look to long. Because, the level that we were looking at above here, right, this has already been swept and mitigated. There's a good chance if we approach this level again, we're going to reclaim. So for me, it's like these are the two setups. 75 cent reclaim, 66 cent retest. Fair? What else do we got? Wait, yeah. I need to check ETH. Sorry, I'm trying to get the chart request, but this is a big level for ETH. This is a big level for ETH. I mean, if we start breaking out here, that's we might rip. Sorry, guys. Just trying to manage some stuff. I have to order food right now because it is 1:30. I've been up since 5:30 a.m. and I have not delivered any sustenance to my body whatsoever. So that's what we call a problem, and that needs to be fixed ASAP. That needs to be fixed ASAP. Okay, Ted. Bison steak, medium, bison chili. All right, we're ordered up, and ETH is starting to look like we might break out here, so we're going to start looking for some other alt plays. I'm going to get a new song on, and then see what's strong right now. What do you pricks want? A fat man is trying to enjoy his dinner. Tariq, we want you to come up on stage, buddy. What are you eating? No. Oh, wow, he's leaving. What a doucher. Eating my mom's ass. That's disgusting. Why would you want to eat my mom's ass? Like, I feel like there's a lot of better options if that's the route you were going down. He actually dropped that bar and then dipped. That's crazy. What is strong right now? Did I miss any chart requests, by the way? If I missed anything, just let me know. I've ever had. Hadal, pump. Okay, Pump is catching a bid. Arkham's catching a bid. AI. Pump Arkham AI. Pump Arkham AI dim. Yeah, shit. Okay, ETH is kind of running. Damn, dude. I didn't get fucking filled. That's unfortunate. Going through changes. Okay. Easy trade here on Pump. Easy trade here on Pump. We'll look to play this Reclaim. Give me that, please. Alert set. What else did I say? Arkham. Okay, we will look at Arkham. This is kind of a liquid, so that becomes a bit more difficult. Could probably play this Reclaim, though, no problem. It's at least a really nice level. Set alerts for that. What else do we got? AI. AI, this is a really nice Reclaim, but I know this is low volume, low liquidity, so I'm just not even going to worry about that. What is our boy ETH doing? Damn, dude, SCI was a really nice pickup for us boys. I'm pretty happy about that. LDO, yeah, I got you. Sol, Ave, Pepe, Sol, LDO. Okay, go for that. Ave, LDO, Sol, Pepe. Ave should move with ETH strength. I'd have him a gospel gun. Without even saying a word. Sometimes you need to let it all go. Around what you got in your hand. Sometimes you need to. Dude, this is very difficult. This is very difficult. This is straight vertical accumulation. Like, ah, doesn't really have the cleanest reclaim setups, and like I feel like you're gonna have to bid a pullback on this. But you one on gave me the one I'm blue. Like this retest was so nice, man. I hate to be that guy, but honestly, like I don't have much of a trade. I don't have much of a trade on Abe. Like I can give you a few ideas, but this doesn't really fit the system that I like trading. I mean, you saw on the 12-hour, we're pretty much straight vertical accumulation. If you want to try a reclaim setup, if you're hard pressed to try a reclaim setup, this would be the one that I would try. So if we start closing some 5 minutes above 327. You could take this with your stops below these lows, like a 4% stop, and then target these highs. Let me see if that's even worth the RR. Yeah. So that'd be your first target. If you're hard pressed to get a position on Ave, I'll set alerts for that, and I'll try to remind you if I can. Pepe. Okay, Pepe's the next one. Damn. That was my challenge trade on Pepe. Fuck, that is unfortunate. The one that really gets me is the ETH challenge trade. That actually breaks me. We longed ETH at 24.72, swept us out, and then did not freaking stop. Oh, my lucky stars fell out of the sky. Oh my wishing well. Pepe, super clean setup. Whoever asked about Pepe, I think it was T Marsh. Pepe, I think 0.13250 reclaim. You have a bid there, easy. You have a bid there, easy, easy, easy. Don't need to overcomplicate that. That would be really the main setup that I'd look at. Hold on. I might rescind that. Hold on. It's a tough one. So ideally, so I said that's a very easy setup, but what I will say is if we start getting a pop after this reclaim, be quick to go risk free because you're longing into unswept supply. I mean, it's been mitigated, but it hasn't been swept yet. So from a reclaim perspective, it's just a little sketchy. So that's what I'll say. If you get that reclaim, be quick to go risk free. Hopefully that's fair. Soul, got you on Soul. They even bought a rabbit's foot, but that didn't help. Bad luck was always hanging. Hold on, I'll get back to the chart request in a second. I got to see what's strong because I feel like I'm missing some trade setups here. Cook ENA, launch coin, ENA. Fuck, ENA is starting to look pretty damn good too. If we get this reclaim on ENA, we're going to pick up some spot. Good deal. Good deal. What else did I say? Launch coin. Spec. I will not ever touch spec again. Will not ever trade that coin again in the entirety of the history of my life. What else do we got? Mog starting to catch a little bit of a bid. I'll get back to the chart request in a second, boys. Like I said, just with ETH kind of looking like we might really send here. I gotta keep my eyes peeled. Oh, such a good song. Oh, boom. Okay, boom. We get that. We long that. Boom. All right, we have a lot of potential setups on the horizon. So. I heard you're doing, dude, okay. Got promoted back in April. So, if you guys are laying out messages right now, I apologize. I'm trying to catch up on everything. Because you guys have been engaging today, and I always appreciate that. So, let me just try to cook. Things are whoever asked about Soul, I really like the 168 reclaim. Asleep like a baby. 168 reclaim is the cleanest possible trade setup, I think. However, at this current moment, lower time frames here, Soul is starting to look pretty good. You can see we're starting to reclaim the last. Soul's looking pretty good here. If you want Soul exposure, I think from a pullback perspective, you can take this with your stops below. I mean, you don't even have to make them below the lows. You can make them below these lows. So that would be stops below 158, and then DCA down into 160.15. So here, depending on how this 5-minute closes, you enter, you DCA down to here, and then target. Let's go. We'd have to go a little bit higher just because of how wide it'd be. Target here. Target here. If you're hard pressed to take a soul position, you could take this. You just need to leave a little room to add. But I think the money play is reclaiming 168. That's why I still have my alert there. LDO. Wow, there's a lot of requests. I fucking love it. I love it. You guys are giving me purpose. LDO Kirby. I mean, fuck this coin. First and foremost, fuck this coin. It's a terrible coin to trade. I mean, you can see from a reclaim perspective, like, how many fake outs are we gonna get? Like, it's ridiculous. However, this reclaim's nice. So, what am I gonna say? I personally wouldn't take it because I hate trading this coin. But from a reclaim setup perspective, you take this. You take this with your stops below these lows. See if we're breaking out on a higher time frame. Kind of are, like, breakout, reclaim, retest. Take some profit here. That's your setup if you do want to set up on LDO. Personally, though, I don't touch LDO with a 10-foot pull. Bryce, do you have a buy bit account? I know you use Blowfin a good amount. Oh, that is a hamstring cramp. Holy shit, that's uncomfortable. Woo! Woo! Hold on. Holy shit. Ah. 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 Okay, all right. Okay, let's keep it rolling. Hello! Give me 1 second. Oh! Whoa! Oh. Okay. Okay. All right. I got a container of pickle juice to remedy these problems that we're having. Bryce, do you have a buy bit account? I know you use Blowfin a good amount. Yeah, pretty much my trading is done solely on Blowfin for the most part. I am looking at getting a buy bit just so I can have a higher risk tolerance on some of these alts. I have a sub account that I play purely for reclaim setups on smaller alts, and then the majority of my trading is focused on majors, and liquidity on majors is not really much of a problem on any semi-popular exchange. You can be all right on pretty much any of the main exchanges that people utilize. But I just want to buy a bit for. Damn, are we fucking ripping or what, man? Ava AI, yeah, Ava AI on Blowfin is Ava AI. Where did we get the bonk? I swear it was just. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I mean, if Ava closes, I'll probably play this. If Ava closes a 12-hour above 50 cents, it's probably going to put in a little bit of a ripper. Illiquid though, very illiquid. I remember trading this back in the day. It was actually kind of a really fun time. You can favorite your most used time frames. No. I select manually every single time. Every single time. I don't. There are some things that like my ADHD brain just doesn't want to optimize, and that's one of those things. Ave, okay, Ave is putting in that reclaim. Whoever asked about Ave, but like I said, this is a little bit sketchy of a play, so I would not bet the house on that. Same thing I'm seeing. Thanks, bro. I think that's in relation to Pepe, if I'm not mistaken, because you asked about Pepe. Let me drink more of this pickle juice. That is fucking delicious. If you want a mean reversion play on dog and you think that we've bottomed, then you play this reclaim with your stops below the lows. I haven't looked at a higher time frame, so I can't tell you if I think that, this is a bottom, but I already know just looking at it, I have. Actually, maybe I lied to you. I did lie to you. This might be something here. Whoever asked about dog, this might be something. I got my alert set. I'll let you know if I'm taking a position on it. AIN Echo Fartcoin. I got a Fartcoin limit set. Not sure if we're gonna get that with the way that ETH looks, but sorry, I just realized I'm fucking munching on a pickle in your guys' ears, so I apologize for that. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get this. We'll see. Bananas 31. No fucking clue what that is, to be honest with you. Actually, never heard of this coin. Yeah, I mean, what could you possibly want me to do with this? What? KLR, I would not look to be looking bananas 31. Take some magnesium. I do take magnesium, and I got magnesium drinks. I go to the freaking store 2 days ago, and I find this bottle of like liquid magnesium that you're supposed to rub on your muscles. And it was a cool bottle too. It fit the aesthetic of my place. I was like, dude, this is sick. They couldn't find a freaking price tag on it, and they wouldn't sell it to me because they couldn't find a price tag. I almost fucking lost my shit. Damn, dude, we're kind of fucking ripping. Why haven't you taken a Palo ID? They're no longer able to be applied. And I was late to the party just because I was happy with the exchange that I was using, and I still am, but it's just one of those ADHD things where it's like, hey, things are working. Why would I need to change them? What a fucking snipe on this, dude. What a fucking snipe. If this is the trade that takes us into price discovery on SPX, oh, buddy. Trader M, what's good? Yeah, but back on the days was working not so much time ago, right up until January of this year. I got my ID 2 weeks after Bybit started accepting. We are Tau, KLR Tau, Tau. For me, the same trade that I've been looking for the past literally 6 months. I think it's been. I'm just gonna rebuy spot when we reclaim 500 for all time high. That's all I'm looking for. Reclaim 500. Buy for all time high. In regards to the magnesium lotion, I'm not sure if this is the same thing. I've heard a lot of people have a lot of success with like DMSO. I need to get some of this ordered. What exactly is it? Okay, well, this one is for horses, so not approved for human use. Okay, so maybe I should have thrown a disclaimer on that and said, take at your own risk, because okay, it might be for horses, but I know a lot of people are having A lot of success with that. It puts, it puts the lotion on its skin or it gets the hose again. Damn, dude. Link, ripping too. A lot of ETH betas are starting to. Need to go a little bit higher on this. Can you take me higher? That would have been nice to take. These are getting. Take this on Link. Take this on Link if you're going to take anything. The 1730 reclaim. I'm just trying to get the safest trades possible because I don't want anybody, full porting aping up here. I don't know. Yeah, we did look at Pepe. I can pull it back up. Damn, I think this is the most active my stream has been from a chart request perspective in a while. I'm loving it because it's now been close to an hour and it's just been nonstop. I'm fucking loving it. Now I have a lot of stuff that I wanted to look at as well, charted out. The 13250 reclaim I really like on Pepe. Sure, you might be able to find something. You might be able to find something lower in a lower time frame entry, but for me, that's just the safest possible setup. Anime, I will take a peek at anime. I would have to take a peek at what the volume looks like on this. Honestly, I don't know what the volume looks like. Somebody could check what it is on Bybit, like what the 24-hour volume is like. But you are coming into res here, so just be a little bit careful. I'll put my alerts up for that. Let me do this. Woodsbot, and now I'm going to check out what the strongest coins are right now. Give me 1 second. AIN, MOG. We have MOG alerts set, I'm pretty sure. Like a one-way? No. Wait, no. Wait, why is this failing? Dreaming of your dreams, I'm just the girl that you need. Okay, well, that's not working. That's not good. Hold on. Let me see volume right now. Highest volume in the last 15 minutes for alts. Okay, what is on here that normally isn't on here? Okay, the Pengu, with ENA, say, WLD. Okay, let me go through here and look at. So it looks like a lot of ETH betas that are not normally as high a volume are starting to catch a bit of volume flowing in. We have ENA, CRV, say, ARB. Say is not a. We're just gonna play that spot reclaim on ENA. Ondo, WLD, near. Fucking hell, Ondo's looking pretty darn good, guys. I don't know about you. I don't know about you. That is pretty wide, but man, that's it's looking pretty good. I don't want to be buying fresh spot up here, I don't think. Ugh. Maybe we look just to play a reclaim, but what else did I say? WLD. Ondo 3-day looks really nice though. WLD 15-minute. Maybe buy this reclaim. Sorry guys, I am chugging along right now. I am chugging along. We are going to town. Maybe maybe I didn't need the nicotine all along. Maybe I just need the raw power of pain and emotion. JTO, I mean, I've talked about buying spot at these levels for a minute. I think picking up spot with your stops below these lows, you really can't go wrong just because it's lagging so hard. If you want a leverage entry, once again becomes a lot clearer just looking at buying the longing the reclaim of what was that, $2.06? This will be interesting to see. We close this minute below. You want nicotine? I started my first patch today, Zoom and LL. No, I was, but I stopped purely because I forgot to buy a pack one day and I was doing a bunch of stuff, and then oh, dude, I just wanted to prove that like there's just not anything that can have a hold on me, you know? Ain't nothing that I can't kick, you know? No close below. Okay, all right. KTA, Kita. I wish I had. I need to go on deck scanner to get some better price history. But I think you just play the same level. Yeah, you definitely just play the same level. I mean, I think Kita, you start reclaiming 95 cents, you pick it up, and you look to just target highs. You do not want to see ETH start closing minutes below 30.85 if you're you want to see this covered ASAP. I'm trying it for possible spike protein detox and other kind of going to take it for the week. Also drank coffee today and realized I'm really. Oh, dude, I think honestly, like I'm being a bad influence, but I think that's the greatest combo on planet Earth. Caffeine nicotine combo is fire. It is just unparalleled. Or you just get a stellar amount of anxiety and really can't function. There's no in between. It's like a little bit of a gamble. It's a little bit of a gamble. But all right, boys. I feel like we covered just an unbelievable amount of information today. And it's I'm glad everybody can actually finally see my screen again. So we'll keep it rolling and yeah, we got a stream tomorrow. So I hope I see everybody's faces once more. And yeah, just keep it rolling. Keep doing what we're doing. Um, keep catching some nice entries, and that's that, right? Absolutely, absolutely. Well, thank you guys all for popping on, like I said. And if there's any questions you guys have in the meantime, if you want me to look at anything, feel free to tag me. I can do that. So like I said, we'll just keep rolling. We'll see you guys here soon. Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. All right, boys. All right, peace out, guys. Love y'all. Peace, peace, peace.